guys, what is up? It's Connie here, and I am back with a rewind plan with me, and I am so excited to use this kit because this kit's been sitting in my binder waiting to be used, and it's just time. It's time. So this kit is Brave by Paperie Factorie, which I actually have a coupon code for 30% off, which is like insane. So definitely check out the link down below for her shop. It comes all on glossy paper. She now has matching glitter headers as well. I just didn't end up grabbing them with this kit. And it's just like absolutely gorgeous. The quality is amazing. The cuts are amazing. So let's just like dive in because I got tons to chat with you guys about. I am pulling out my own glitter headers this week because, again, like I said, I did not grab the matching glitter headers for this kit, which I am kind of like bummed about, but that's okay. Lesson learned. I think, oh my gosh, and I probably don't even have any glitter headers that I want to use. The struggle right now. I don't think I do actually. Because these are all silver, gold, blue. I want to use this like deep blue. No, deep blue. Why? Do you guys see like all these glitter headers and I don't ever use like half of them? It's so bad. I need to manage this a lot better than I have been because, yeah. So I might use those even though they're not in glossy. Ooh, or I might even just bust out this bad boy and use some of those because that'd be like real cute to use like a silver. Oh, this is so cute. I don't know what to do. Oh no, I think I want to use these colors. Okay, so this would be fine. I wish it was on glossy paper, but that's okay. You gotta do what you gotta do and live what you gotta. I have no idea what I'm saying. Okay, so I definitely want to use these for sure this week. I think this week is very like cute and I'm excited. So I'm going to use the red ones and just line them all up at the top. We're going to go old school style versus rainbow style and just lay them all across the top. But yeah, this week was super crazy. Today is Saturday evening. I have gotten so much stuff done. Today was like one of those days that I needed where like I didn't have much of like a distraction. I got to do what I needed to do. And kind of either like I spent half the day chilling, half the day doing work. It was just like really nice. It's been like a fairly quiet day. So it's just like, oh, it was such a breather to have one of these. I really needed it. I felt super overwhelmed this week for some reason. And I mean, there's nothing really like big happening. And this week was even like a short work week. So I don't know why I was feeling super overwhelmed, but I was like real anxious and it was just like, I don't know, it was a struggle this week. So I'm going to put all of these down. And then I think what I'm going to do is put my full boxes down. I'm going to use the Land of the Free because of the Brave in the top corner like always. And then basically the one day I did not do anything was Thursday. So the prettiest box that I want to use, it should go on Thursday, and I have no idea why I did not decide to put down the bottom washi first, but I'm going to go ahead and do that too. But yeah, so again, I got like a ton of editing done, which was like really nice to do, because I can't really like edit too much when Chad's here, because one, he's like really loud. Even in my like office with the door closed, he's like really loud. So it was just like really hard to do any of that. I think this box is just like adorable, so I'm going to put this box on Thursday. Down here at the bottom. Okay, perfect. And then I'm just going to go ahead and like sprinkle them out. I don't have a particular order of like where the boxes are supposed to be or how they are supposed to be. There's 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So I just like, I'm going to particularly put them, I do want to use every single box versus going like hourly or like day by day and just going down the line, because usually if I do that I pull in a bunch of stickers and what that happens is I don't end up using all of them, which is like fine, I guess. It doesn't really matter, but I just like to kind of, oh, I'm going to stick this here, I think. I definitely want the weekend banner up at the top. Okay. Or this is going to be like a real funky, so that, oh, her weekend banner is like a hello weekend. Oh, I can actually stick that down at the bottom. Okay. I don't even know what I'm doing, guys. I don't even know. But I have been like way more on top of like the whole YouTube thing this week, which is nice, and I think it has a big difference on like not actually having work. And this week I have like complete no spend, like could not do anything. So it was just nice to have that kind of like break. I'm gonna stick these guys since I put all my full box down in the center. I really need to pick up some more of these. Sorry, and I do only have like 40 minutes to film this because I actually cooked, guys, like what Connie cooked, and I did a crock pot, and I guess it's like technically like you're not really cooking because you're just like you're marinating things and getting things prepped, and then you stick it in the crock pot. But I feel like that's like the same thing you do when you cook in general, right? Like, except for instead of a crock pot, you put it into a pan. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I say. I cooked, guys, and can I tell you this story? I'll wait till I get on the day, but you guys aren't gonna believe like what happened this week because I'm just like insane. I'm insane. Like I need to seriously get a therapist because this week was like absolutely nuts, bananas. And I'm gonna use, oh hi kitty. I did not realize my door was open and my cat is now going to decide to like lay on my spread. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna very gently and lovingly kick him out, and I will be right back, guys. I didn't have the heart to kick him out, so he's actually like right behind me on this chair. So like hopefully he's fine back there, and hopefully he doesn't like create a ruckus because I want to keep him in here because I feel like he's been feeling a little left out. And I'm going to use this blue because I really don't like this other color. This is going to look so bizarre because this is like matte, this is like foil, and this is glossy, but whatever. Oh, I like that 1,000 times better than the color I was actually going to use, which works out perfect. I wanted to use this like deep blue purple color, which would have looked really nice, but oh well. What you gonna do, right? I just need to like restock on some of these and like throw away sheets that like I don't need because I'm not gonna ever use like 2 pieces, which actually this week turned out really well because I'm actually combining these 2, but then like I only have 3 of these left and I don't think I'm gonna use it unless I can pull that into my sidebar, which actually is a thought. So here is that. Okay, wonderful. Now let's go sidebar action or day by day. Let's do sidebar action. But yeah, so my cat is sitting in my chair. I'm like, okay, so this is like the width of my chair. My butt is here and my cat is here. And that is kind of the story at this moment, and he is not tapping me. Like I tried to like pick him up and he was just like, nope, you're gonna keep me here because I want to be here. And I'm not really gonna argue because he's just like real adorable. And I would rather just like not have to argue with that one. Okay, so I'm going to pull that out and I'm going to put some washi down for this week because I do want to mark like a no spend here, and then I do want to mark one thing. So I'm going to put the silver one here. Ivy quit. My other little dog is in here as well. Like all my animals are basically inside today because I don't really have like too much going on, and I think I want to use, let's see, what else do I need to check? I do need work, which is blue and silver, and then I need a checklist. Okay, so checklist, I can use whatever checklist I want to, and then this one I can use a gray. So I do want to use a pattern a half box, which means I can use one of these guys, and I think I want to use the red one. I feel like I just like talk to myself hardcore, but that's fine. Okay, and I want to use this half box. And I do not think that's going to line up at all. I think this is like the trickiest part, is trying to get these things to like line up. Maybe what I should do is, where is this? Oh, let's use their full boxes because this will be easier. So I'm going to stick this guy here. Actually, I'm going to place this guy here first. And I'm going to take this, and I'm going to center it on this thing. and then take this and place it where I wanted one here. I think I want it a little higher up than that. And like, if this took a long time, like that's how my entire week has been going. It's just been like that crazy. And I think, you know what, I just got the, like, I'm going to use these. Do y'all hear that? That's my cat and my dog. Like, they're like, oh, they're just insane sometimes. Okay, so I am going to use these glitter headers so I can try to get them out the way. And I do want to put down like my work schedule. And I was going to use the gray one, but now I think I'm going to use this blue one, because we need to add some more blue to this side. And then I'm going to put one of these down again, and then a checklist, and it should fit. Ooh, actually, I don't know if that's going to fit or not. But I do want to use one of these guys, I think. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, it barely fits, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this up first. And let's just, like, line this bad boy up. So I really don't want to cut this checklist. I'm laughing because this is like not straight, obviously. If you guys saw the way that that lined up with the bottom of my page, I was just like, I don't understand what's not straight. Maybe it's just like my overall sidebar is just like not straight at all. Okay, let's I think that's going to be about the closest I can get to that, and I'm going to just layer this one right in the middle of both of these, like so. Okay, perfect. So that works out. That's my sidebar, and this is actually looking really nice. I'm going to go kick my dog out. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and my dogs are put away, and there should be no more interruptions. I apologize for all of that startup. Okay, so I do need these, and I do need these. Okay, so we're going to start off with a blank washi. Yeah, let's do super thick one. That's like really thick. I need like a tiny sliver of something or another. Maybe I can just use one of these because they're like super plain. And I'll put that right here because I'm going to put a It's Monday sticker. I'm going to pull out my Oncemorewithlove. Oh, sorry about that, guys. That is my scissors. I did not know that they were like sticking out. And look at this. Look at this, guys. I actually organized my life and did something good for an evening and actually organized all my emojis and munchkins into those, and I've been just loving like flipping through them. It's just been like working like 1,000 times better than my old system was. So I'm just going to place that there for It's Monday. And then Monday, it was a work at home day, but I actually went into work to get some stuff done. And then what is going on? I thought my phone was on silent, and it was not on silent. So I did go to work, but I did only like work for a little bit and then come back home. So I'm going to consider it like a work at home day. And I'm going to put down one of these quarter boxes. Yeah, for that. There. And then, not there. And then on Monday, Chad and I came back home and we went to Target and PetSmart, and I got like a ton of Happy Meal this day for some reason, which is like thebond.com. Something is not straight, and this is like bothering the heck out of me. I don't know what it is. Like, does that look straight to you guys? Like, something about it doesn't look straight, and it's just like, it's irking me, but I don't know if it's just me because I could be completely wrong. I do want to note the 3 places that I went to, and I think she has 3 heart checklists in here. She does. Okay, so I want to grab one of those, and I want to do a to go, to buy. No, I want to do like Happy Meal. I want to stick this like at the bottom of the day or like in the middle because it kind of happened there. Little things. Let's see. I don't know how I want to mark this. Okay, let's mark everything else first and then kind of go from there. So this night for dinner, and I'm going to track dinners like a little differently than I normally do. So I am going to still use like the icon, but I think what I'm going to do is end up covering some of these days with like things that we ate and not really doing it like a specific way. I'm obviously going to bring out some emojis and some munchkins because these are my favorite things to use in this specific planner. I like to use like all my other stickers in the other ones, which is like weird to say, but what am I going to do? Okay, so for pizza, I think the only pizza sticker that I have is from Oncemorewithlove, and I'm going to grab, let's do this one with like the eating pizza one. That's adorable. Okay, so there's that. And this is just like so much easier to like flip through. It's so nice. Okay, so there's pizza, and then Chad and I actually ended up watching the Stanford Prison Experiment. It's a movie on Netflix. If you guys haven't watched it, I would highly recommend watching it because it was just like really, really cool. And I think I'm going to use the movie marquee because I did not do anything else. No. Okay, and I don't know. And that's basically it. I went to 2 places and then was working at home. I printed and cut, and then we binge watched Netflix. Do I want to cover this beautiful full box up? Is that fine? Or do I want to just like layer this on top here? How do I want to do this? Okay, or not. Let's put down. I'm obviously not thinking today because I have no idea what I'm doing. How do I mark like running errands with Chad? Let's put down, I'm gonna put something here. For Erin, does she have like larger icons? No, but I do have, okay, no, I don't know. So I'm gonna put this guy for sure here. I think this is going to for sure happen because I did get 3 pieces of Happy Mail this day, and I do want to track that because usually I didn't think we were going to get a Happy Mail, so I think that was like also the big like, whoa, what are we doing? We got what today? And I think I want to use this like larger blank icon there and pull out my Happy Mail stickers from, I think I have Happy Meal stickers from KPL Plans. I should. Let's see. I have these, which this is like the little truck, which I think is like adorable. And it just takes up so much space. That's the only issue. There's got to be like another way to mark this. If I just like put this and then just write it in. Maybe I can just write in all the 3 things that I got. I want to make it like a list. Ooh, let's do that. That looks pretty cute. Okay, so I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to just lower this just a tad bit and layer that there and not have a piece of washi. I am for sure putting this down here for the science experiment. And this movie marquee is like really cute. I'm surprised it still sticks after me like ripping it up a bunch of times. Okay, and then running errands, work at home. And then I did a bunch of printing and cutting this day. So for the 2 errands, I guess I can mark that with, does she have like a little, she has one of these guys. I think that'd be kind of cute right there for errands. And then for printing and cutting, I want to use, do I even have like a sticker that'll fit? Oh, we do. Perfect. Do I want it on this side? I think I want it on this side. So print and cut, and then I'm going to pull out a little printer. Should I do the printer? And we can do the silver one. And I'm going to reposition this just a slight bit. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, gosh. I totally thought I was going to rip that. These premium matte stickers are great, but they do rip easy if you're not gentle. So there's the print and cut, and then there's that. There's this. Oh, that was great. That was Monday. Cool beads. Okay. So now Tuesday. Do you guys want me to zoom you guys in? Is this like too far? Okay, let's hear it. There we go. Tuesday morning, I did a ton of stuff, which was great. I actually was off work this day. And then we drove to Galveston, and we ate, blah, blah, blah. It was Etsy payday. Okay, cool. So I do want to use a heart checklist, but I'm going to cut them in half. I'm going to cut this one in half. And I think I'm going to use the predominantly, let's use this one. This one's real cute. And I did 1, 2, I cleaned, I meal prepped, I did orders, and I designed. Okay, so the way that I'm going to do this one is I'm going to cut it to where it has 2. And then I'm going to put that guy there. And I saw this from Stick With Me shop, I think she did it, or Odd Loop. I think it might have been Odd Loop. And this is like not straight at all. Of course, if it was, it's not me cutting it if it's straight. So we just try to shapen that back up right there, and then put that down with a to-do header. Do I want to use a to-do header, or do I want to use a glitter header? No, that's too much glitter. So let me just kind of straighten this up a little bit. Okay, and then I'm just going to stick a to-do header at the top right there, and that looks perfect. It looks a little, whatever. Okay, so there's that. Then at the top of the day, I did like a whole bunch of cleaning, so I am going to pull out an emoji for that, because I have a ton of like chores emojis that I can use. So I did mop, I did dishes, and I meal prepped. Okay, so meal prep I don't really need to worry about because I didn't really do too much of that. Let's use this guy. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. And I'm going to stick him, or actually, just kidding, I'm going to use this vacuum guy so I can stick him on this side. There. So that's adorable. And then for 4th of July, Chad and I actually went down to Galveston. If you guys don't know, that is a beach here located. Like, it's like 2 hours away from, or an hour, I'm sorry, it's like 45 minutes away from Houston. And it's like a super cool place to go. It's like really, it's like for family. They have like a pier that you can go to that has like Bubba Gump's Shrimp House, which if you guys have never eaten there, I do recommend it. It's like a really fun kind of like, how do I explain it? It's like, it's the restaurant based off of Forrest Gump in the show, or in the movie, where he like owns that fishing boat and catches like shrimp with Bubba, I think. So what they do is like during the wait time and stuff, they'll ask you questions about the movie and like play trivia games with you. It's really cool. It's a fun experience. I definitely would recommend, like, if you've never done it, to go and do it, because it is actually like quite a good time. I do want to put like a half box down for the 4th of July. Which, oh, I do want to note up here on top of, okay, whatever. One thing at a time, guys. One thing at a time. Okay, so I do want to put down a half box in the center of this one, which I might use this deep blue one. No, that looks funny. I might use just, let's just use the plain blue one. And I'm just going to stick that right in the center there for fireworks in Galveston. We ate at the spot. Oh, I had like a really bad, okay, so this is like kind of out of order, but that's fine. So I'll put that there for Galveston. But right before I went to Galveston, I had like a really bad anxiety attack, which I do want to mark. This day was like real rough. It was like pretty negative of a day, which I don't know why it was, but it was, guys. So how do I start out with this? So basically, when I get really bad anxiety sometimes when I'm leaving the house. I have this like weird fear, and it just causes it to kind of go up. And 4th of July, I was like really looking forward to going and watching the fireworks and hanging out with Chad and just like having a good time. And I was like, maybe like an hour before, I did not think I was gonna go, guys. Like, it was that bad. I was just like, I don't think I can leave. I'm just not up for it. I'm feeling real anxious. I just feel like, you know, it's just not gonna, something's gonna happen. I don't have a good feeling. I just want to stay home. And so Chad didn't really like understand it, but he was like, look, you've been really wanting to go. Let's put some clothes on. Try. If you don't want to afterwards, we don't have to. Which is like a good way of like handling the situation, because then it doesn't like force me not to go. It at least like lets me try to go. And that's kind of like what needs to happen, I feel like, especially with me. And so I put my clothes on, and Chad kind of like made me laugh, and I felt a little better. So we went, it was a good time, and then bam, my stomach was like god awful. It hurt so bad. I don't even know what kind of pain it was, guys. And it wasn't the I need to go to the bathroom pain. It was like a holy heck, mother, this is like so painful, I don't even know what to do. And so I'm just gonna stick that one right there. And it was just like, oh gosh, guys, if I could just explain to you guys how awful this pain was in my stomach, it was just like, I don't think I could have ever, I don't like the way that this looks. I don't think I could ever go through that again. It was just like, it felt like the worst stomach ache. And it lasted for like 2 days, guys. 2 days. Could you guys imagine like being like in pain in your stomach for 2 days? It was just, I just never want to go through that again. But Chad and I were driving back from Galveston with everybody else who was like spending time with their family in Galveston, and we're low on gas, so Chad and I are like scrambling to find a gas station, and it's like every single gas station we passed by was like full. It was so full. And then then we were like gonna drive a little bit out of the town, like out of the bridge, because there's a bridge that kind of like, Galveston's an island, so you need to get on a bridge to get into Galveston. So we were trying to get off the bridge, and the bridge is where like the traffic was, and it was just like, it was like not moving at one point, and my stomach was cramping. I was crying. I was like, I just need something to help me with my stomach. I need you to stop, go to the bathroom, like let me try to go to the bathroom. Maybe that was it. And then so Chad literally is like trying to drive. I am like crying because I have no patience for this, and I'm like, I just need to go to the bathroom. Like, I don't understand what you don't understand about this. Like, the situation is going to end up very, 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 very bad if you don't fix this. That's like in my mind to Chad. That's what I was doing. And so Chad's like, I don't know what you want me to do, like blah, blah, blah. So moral of the story, don't go anywhere with your stomach hurting. But so we get to like a gas station, and Chad is like pumping gas into the car, and I get into like the line, because of course there's a line, it's the girls' bathroom, and there's like always a line. And this lady goes, just so you know, there's no light in the bathroom. And I don't know who's here. Hold on. Guys, that doorbell freaked me out. I didn't even know it was like right here, but it was. And no one like ever comes to my house, so I don't know why. It just freaked me out. And like usually I don't answer the door if I'm home by myself, because you don't know, there's like crazy people. And it was like this little girl selling like popcorn, and it was just like too cute, and I can't believe I like freaked out. I was like such a baby. Y'all should have saw like when I like stopped filming for a second. I was like, what, who, why? And yeah, so that's like me being crazy again, but still. So Wednesday was like my first day back to work, and like I don't even know where I was with that whole tangent. Basically, like I just like couldn't handle my stomach. That was like all it was. And I never went to the bathroom, like nothing ever happened, but I was like, babe, I'm not gonna make it. So Chad stopped and finally got gas. I had to use this like bathroom that did not have any light. So I was using the light from my phone, guys. That's how like pathetic I looked. And so I'm doing that, and then this is like perfect. So I'm doing that right now, and then I was like, God, what do I do? Like, I can't handle this. I'm not going to make it home. And then so Chad just goes, just go to sleep. 2.5 hours later, guys, this is a 45-minute car ride. 2.5 hours later, I get there, and life, like, Chad's like real angry because he just like sat through traffic. And it was just like a really funny day. Like, it was like a fun time because I got to watch fireworks with Chad, and like we enjoyed the time we spent together. But guys, like it was just like, it was an insane day. Okay, so now Wednesday was, let's see, I watched Big Brother. Do I want to just mark Big Brother like this, or do I want to use the pool? I kind of want to use the pool, but I kind of don't. I want to use it because that's what it's like for. Oh, and I did not have tacos yet. Okay, so I do want to kind of use this, but I think it's going to just take up too much space. And the days that I need to use it, I am doing stuff. Yeah, so let's skip that for this, and we'll just mark it with these. And I'm going to put down this guy. Oh, no, Kat and I actually had pho this day. So I'm going to mark pho and boba. And let's see, I think with pho, I have it in here. And I think I have it, let's see, I think I have it right here. Okay, cool. So there's that, and I'm going to put down the little one putting like sriracha. That's so funny. That's like so Catherine to do that. I'm going to put it right here because I think that's where we got that. And then for boba, yay! Okay, I'm so glad I have these. These are adorable. I'm going to use the girl with the blue. Oh, these are huge. Never mind. I'm going to use the regular boba one and then just put that right underneath for getting boba afterwards. Okay, and then the rest of the day, again, we watched Big Brother. And then I had one other TV show. Come on. So let's put down that one. And I'll just put down watching TV, and then we did some like printing and cutting, and then I worked basically, and that was it. I also did mail out orders this day. So let's see, is there like a mail? There's like a little icon with the mail on it. Oh, it's so tiny. Okay, we'll put that there, and then I'll put print and cut again, and then this time I will use a different font because I have a tiny bit more room. Not that much. I can never use this sticker. It's so big. I guess I can use this one. Is that gonna look funny? No, that looks perfect, actually. And then I'm gonna put down another gray. There we go. Okay, so that is the first half of the week there. And I'm gonna go ahead and flip to Thursday. So Wednesday was my first day back. Oh, Chad and I went grocery shopping. We went grocery shopping later in the day. I do want to mark that because Wednesday is a very odd time for us to go grocery shopping. So let's just like note that somehow. I think I want to use the red one. Let's just like mark it right up here. And then with the grocery shopping, let's see, do I have any grocery shopping munchkins or emojis? I have this real tiny one. Oh, that'll look super cute right there. For shopping. Okay. And then, let's see, now we can officially flip over to Thursday. Now, Thursday was like the worst day alive, guys. I literally did nothing. This was like a nothing kind of day. You're going to laugh when you hear my story. So, one, this day didn't start out very well. So I'm going to just, like, let's just go ahead and put that down of, like, I really didn't want to get out of bed. It was just, like, really hard to pull myself out to get the day going. That was kind of, like, my day. I just, like, did not want to get up. And I kind of want to use this one. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to put that right here. And I'm just going to put, like, so hard to get up. And then we went to work, and work was all right. It was nothing crazy happened at work. Work was fine. It was like a little busier than normal, but like other than that, it was like not a problem. And let's see. Then I got home from work, and I decided, like, you know what? I want to cook brownies and cook Chad dinner. I feel like I should put something here. I don't know, actually. I'm like thinking to myself what happened because, okay, so this was like a really bad anxiety day as well. So I came home wanting to cook dinner for Chad, and then like SHIT, excuse my language, hit the fan because I just like, I could not handle like what I was doing, and I just broke down, guys. Broke down, straight bawling my eyes out. It was just like, oh, so awful. I just don't think I could like ever handle that. I just felt like the world was crashing down on me, and I just like did not know what to do. I called Chad at work. He had to come home and make sure I was okay. And this all stemmed from me burning potatoes, guys, because I burnt potatoes because some reason, like I didn't, whatever reason it was, that they just didn't cook correctly, and my life came crashing down because of burnt potatoes. It was just insane. And I just like, I did not know what to do. I felt like I was like failing, and it was just like, and so if you guys know some great ways to like handle those kind of things, like handle when your like anxiety gets really bad or anything, like really leave it down in the comments down below. And I think one of the biggest things that like I want to know is like one of the biggest things that like I want to tell people is like definitely like don't ever feel like alone, because no matter like how confident you seem or how open you are to people or how easygoing you sound, like you just don't know what's happening in people's lives. And I feel like that's like a big thing. Like no one would ever like if you guys had met me, no one would ever realize like I just like was not going through like a really like rough patch. Like people would just think like, oh, she's just like a happy-go-lucky person. And usually most of the time that I am, I'm usually like a very happy-go-lucky person. But sometimes it just like doesn't turn out that way. And so I'm gonna just put that there because that was like a big part of my day, was just trying to like cope and handle that. So I'm gonna stick that there. And in order to handle the anxiety one, I might use my specific like anxiety stickers that I picked up from Fox and Cactus. But oh no, I guess I can just use these, because this is kind of like fine. This is kind of how I looked exactly when I was crying, so that works out there. Then I want to mark that I tried to cook Chad dinner, and I like definitely burned it. It was not a good time, guys. It was not a good time. So I think in the food section I have some cooking ones. Yeah. So I'm gonna put it, even though this munchkin looks happy and I was not happy doing this, I'm gonna just put that right there for trying to cook potatoes for Chad. And then let's see. And then what else happened? And then I just like went to work and did like work things. And I don't think we had like a meeting this day. It was the 6th, so I don't think really anything else happened. Other than that, I did do the dishes. We did do like a little bit of cleaning. Let's actually use this icon here. Oh, these are so itty bitty. And then in this little section, I do want to mark that I did end up trying to design a little bit. That's what I ended up doing, which is like, I don't know why I decided to do that, but I did. I thought it would be a good idea to just kind of maybe like get out of the zone and draw or do something, and it just like, it was awful. So for designing, I'm going to use one of these, and I'm going to use a red one. Yeah, and I'm just going to put that there. And that works out. Okay, so the rest of Thursday, we just watched, what did we do? We watched a TV show. And it's this new anime called Parasite, and we've been like, I've been really enjoying the anime. I did not think I was going to enjoy it as much as I did, as much as I like have been. So that's been really fun, and that's basically all that we did. So in order to mark that, I think I'm going to use something a little bigger. Or do I want to? Because I want to use something red, I think. No, for sure I want to use something red. And maybe I can just use this guy. Use mark, like binge watching TV. And in like the matter of like, so I actually left and came back because I needed to pick up Chad. And literally in the matter of like going to get him and then coming back, it is now storming here in Houston. It is like thundering, but it's bright outside. So it's been a little conflicting and I'm a little confused, but that is fine because that's just what happens. And I think, let's see. I want to grab something that's going to kind of mark watching TV or like relaxing or something of that nature. Do you guys hear that? That's literally from like the 3 seconds it took to go and pick up Chad from work. Oi, oi, oi. Welcome to Houston. And there's this little guy. I mean, that's kind of cute. And I can just mark it Parasite there. And then that's basically all that happened on Thursday because I could not do anything else. Friday was a pretty boring day as well. I did get some stuff done for the shop. And then other than that, that was like the big part of the day. And then I did do some like little things. So okay, so let's start out with a Friday sticker because guys, it's Friday. Do you guys hear that? That's insane, right? That was literally just from like 5 minutes. I think it actually took like a total of 10 minutes. It takes 5 minutes to get there and 5 minutes to come back. So total of 5 minutes, and it's thundering and raining, whereas when I started this video, it was not doing that. Which is crazy. Crazy. Okay, I'm gonna use a Friday sticker. Let's use the red one. It's like real cute. And I'm like not holding it straight like my planner. So like I don't really know if it's straight. Okay, there we go, Friday. And then I actually had a meeting at work. Oh no, we didn't. We didn't actually have a meeting at all this week because it was like such a short week. And then, oh, it's weird. Okay, and then I had Big Brother come on, but I did not watch it this day. I could not handle it for some reason. And I think I'm going to use this half box and put that right under here for working on the shop. I did do like a ton of printing and cutting, and that's literally like all I've been doing, and that's like perfect for this week. And I'm going to use another gray. Or should I use the blue? Ooh, let's use the blue one. There for printing and cutting. And then at the end of the day, I did watch some TV. I mailed out some orders this day as well. So let's see what I can use to mail out orders. Let's use this guy for mailing out orders, and then I can use, let's see here, there should be like a mail. I've got to have one. There's this guy. He's kind of big. I was hoping I could get something like a teeny bit. Oh, this pack one's kind of cute. There we go. We can just use the little pack one there. And then, let's see. I worked on some school stuff that I had to get done, and then Chad and I just watched that show again. So I'm going to put a little gray. Oh, and what did I eat for dinner? I ate pizza. The boring person that I am again. So I'm going to put this down for pizza. And I have a pizza sticker. Food. Come here. Look how like nice this is, like reaching over and just grabbing something so quickly. It's just like wonderful. Oh, you guys want to hear the story about this? Okay, so my boss actually bought us pizza for work, and then I had pizza for dinner. This wasn't like the best story because obviously it could have gone on. But it was just like really funny to me. I don't know. I just thought it was like hilarious. And it is like hardcore raining, so I'm really sorry about the thunder, guys. I don't want to like stop this all together because I kind of feel like I'm like almost done with this, and I like have a good groove going on. So like I kind of don't want to stop it, but if it gets real bad, I will. I do want to mark something for like date night. Let's see, it was like a big Netflix and chill night as well. I can use those date stickers, or this Netflix and chill sticker. Or let's see. Oh, those are all the date stickers that I have. No, I have these two. I was like, there's no way those are it. I think for date night, let's use, I think I'm going to use this guy. The blue one here, and then I'm going to put a blue flag right in the middle of this. And Chad is now taking a shower, and we're going to go and do the same thing we've been doing, which is watching Parasite. So then Saturday morning, which is this morning, I drove Chad to work, which I do want to note. I like to note every time I drive that boy to work. So let's see. To driving him to work, I guess I can use this like dark blue heart. And I think she has like a little car icon, or she has like a, oh, it's gray. That's fine. Okay, so I'm going to stick this at the top for driving Chad to work. I'm going to put this guy right there. And then after that, I went and picked up boba and, or no, sushi. I grabbed sushi for lunch. And I do have some sushi stickers, and I think I'm going to just use this one. I think this one's, oh, but it's yellow. I don't know if I like the yellow. Okay, let's just put this guy up. So for picking up some sushi there, and then I had like Chick-fil-A iced coffee, which is like delicious. And I think I'm going to pull out my iced coffee stickers from CraftyConnyCo and just layer that right underneath. And then from there, after that, I went to, does this look blurry to you? No, I guess it looks normal. And my nails kind of match this kit, and it's like real cute. And obviously, like, I am feeling a lot better from the week, and I just, like, if this rant was really bad, like, I really apologize. I just feel like I needed to, like, kind of vent almost, and so I just want to thank you guys for being here for me while I do vent, because I appreciate it a ton. And I do want to use a film sticker, and I think, and then I did do like a ton of printing and cutting. I did not go for a run, but I am going to go for a run on Sunday, for sure. For sure. Okay, so for the filming, let's see. I'm going to use a quarter box, or one of these little like squared off boxes, and just stick that right here. I'm going to put that a little closer to the glitter header. The reason is because I'm going to put one more thing. So I'm going to stick this guy in, and let's just use this red one. And these are little film icons from Planner-esque. And I don't know if she has these anymore. I actually got that from like a D-stash pile, I think like forever ago. And then I just need to do one more thing, which is putting, I actually cooked a roast. And so I want to mark it somehow. I'm going to put this up a little bit. And I wonder if I have like a cooking emoji. Spend, relax. I don't think relax is in here. It should have been in the food section, I think. I think that's how I've been marking them. Or maybe it's in the chore section. No. The fun. No. I guess I don't really like have like a cooking one. Yeah, I don't. I have like a I Heart Food one. I think that's about it. Okay, so to mark the food, I'm going to use a, where are you? Okay, or you're not here. I was going to use like a food icon, but I don't see it actually. Let's see. I'm like all over the place again. I'm like, I don't know why this keeps happening to me, but it does. Okay, or not. Let's use I'm gonna use one of these. Let's just use one of these. And I'm gonna put right here to put in roast. So I'm cooking it on a crock pot, guys, and hopefully it turns out way better than the last one, because last time I did this, I freaked out. And I really don't want to freak out again, so hopefully this is gonna be okay. I'm gonna use one of these half boxes up here to note working on the shop. I did like a super ton of like cutting and prepping and stuff like that, so I'm going to do it the same way that I marked it here. I'm going to stick that guy in, and then I'm going to put down a red, the red printer. And then at the bottom, Chad and I are going to just watch Parasite. Hopefully he's like up for it. And then, oh, let's use this one. And I think that's it, and then we're going to eat our roast and like have like a mini date night. So Chad and I have been spending like quite a bit of time together this week, is what I've noticed. Which is not a bad thing, it's just that there's a lot of spending time together. I don't know how I want to do this. I do want to use I want to put like a piece of washi right there. And so because I want to put a piece of washi, I'm going to peel this up real quick just so I can center it a little better. I'm going to stick this guy right there, and then I'm going to place this like right in the middle of that with just a teeny bit of white space. Perfect. Okay, so that is Saturday. Now the beginning of Sunday, in the morning I do want to go for a run, like I said. So I'm just going to place this right up at the top here. And then for the run, I'm going to pull out some workout stickers. I think these are foil ones. I don't think I want a foil sticker. I have these like Happy Planner workout stickers that I think I'm going to try to use. And hopefully one of these says something like, I think the cardio might be the best option. And they're like on like a vellum paper, so it like looks like I wrote it in, and that looks real cute. So we're just gonna keep it like that. Perfect. And then let's stick those back. Then after that, I definitely need to work on the shop a little bit more. And then I need to go to the grocery store. We need to go to H-E-B. And what else? And I want to make some coffee. Okay, so for the coffee, does she not have like a coffee sticker in here? She has like a date night sticker I didn't even like realize she had. I want to use more of these checklists. They're so pretty. I cut this so bad, guys. But they really are. They're just like so gorgeous. I like hate not using all of them. I'm going to stick down one of these for dinner because I don't know what we're going to end up eating, but I feel like it's going to be leftover, so I'm going to place that there. And then for the shop, let's stick down this thing, this guy right here, and then mark it the same way I've been marking these. I really like the foil header, guys. Like, I think this is like the best decision I made all day today. And I'm going to use another one of these print and cut stickers. Where is it? Here we go, and I'm going to use the same font that I've been using, and then another one of these guys. And I think this week I'm going to use the blue. No, the blue blends in. I'm going to use this silver or gray, whatever you want to call this one. There. Okay, perfect. And then in this little space, I guess I could put like a little piece of washi because I don't really know what else. I mean, I do know I have to like meal prep, but I think it'll be fine. So let's stick this guy down and this guy down. And that's there. And then at the top of the day after cardio, again, I do want to make some coffee. And so let's see, I think I have some coffee stickers. Okay, I'm going to use this guy. Just make some morning coffee. And then, let's see. And then after that, we need to go to the grocery store. I guess I can use this guy. Put that in right there for the grocery store. And then I can put down let's see here. Oh, I do need to pull one of these out for my sidebar. Nope, grocery store is not in spending. It would be in chores. Yes, it's in chores. And I can use this Target one because I never really get to use this like Target basket, but it kind of looks like an H-E-B basket. If you guys are from H-E-B and you guys know what that is, props to y'all. So there's that, and I think that is it. The only other thing that I'm going to do while I have this sheet out is I'm going to go to my sidebar. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to put down one of these like no spend jail stickers right into the middle of this guy. Like so. Okay, so that was everything. Let's see, and this is going to go in the spending. And let me show you guys the full kit. I have like all these stickers like everywhere. So this is the entire week here, if you guys can see that. And the only other thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm putting down the date covers, and that is it. I really like the way that it turned out. So I'm going to pull out this. I'm going to pull out my, where are you? Oh, it's all the way back there. Let me see if I have one right next to me. I do. Okay. I'm going to pull out my Sharpie with pen, and I just bought like a whole bunch of these. Oh, you know what I could use here? I could use, well, I'll be right back. Let me see if I can grab some date dots. So I found these like date dots that I haven't used, and they are in the color that I wanted, which is black, just to kind of keep it all the same. And I'm just going to stick these down, so that way I don't have to write these in, and they look real pretty. And these are just from like an old kit that I had laying around. It's not like a 100% perfect fit, but it definitely works and does the job. Let me know if you guys would want like an a la carte version of these. I feel like these are so easy to get, but if you guys want some, I can definitely make some. They would be in the premium matte, but they just come in real handy, guys. Real handy. Okay, so perfect. Now I'm gonna just layer all this down. I love that it has like white space at the bottom, or at the back of this. I think that's just like so pretty. And I do want to mark that it is the 4th of July at the top, because there is no deco, and this is real crooked. So that's going to go there. It's going to go there. I don't know why, but I feel like all of these are going down crooked. But I just don't have the heart to peel them back up, because I have not had the best track record this plan with me. And I feel like I did ramble on a lot, guys. A lot. So I'm very, very, very sorry. And then the one last thing that I forgot I had to do before I write all of this down is make the flags for the corners, and to note that this was the 4th of July, which I'm going to use this red one here with the balloons on it to put Independence. Oh my gosh, I forgot how to spell independence. Whoops. And I'm just going to put that right up at the top. I'm not like thrilled on how I wrote that, but that's fine. And then let me put this guy down here. And I just cut this out with one of the washies. And I need to do this upside down because I cannot do this right side. So there's that one, and then I'm going to make one for this side. And it is going to cover up the Sunday a little bit, but I think I'm okay with it. Perfect. Okay, that was real cute. I'm going to just throw this right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill this all out, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so this is my complete week all filled out. I love the way that it turned out. I did replace this right here because I wrote design real funny, so I just put the computer over it and it kind of like shows it. And other than that, I really like the way that it turned out. I really like the way that this like turned out too. And yeah, so thank you guys for kind of listening to me ramble, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!